Amanda, I'm sure in a parish this size, you probably have a lot of cantors to try to keep track of and schedule. How do you do all of that? How do you keep their schedules together and what their availabilities are, and maybe talk a little bit about how they can secure their own subs?
We did recently get Ministry Scheduler Pro over the summer, and as a technology person, I have to be honest with you, I'm going to give you my totally honest review of Ministry Scheduler Pro. There are lots of pros and a couple of drawbacks to me for Ministry Scheduler Pro. So one of the first things is Ministry Scheduler Pro, as a very big plus, is kind of more technology savvy. Okay, so there's a Ministry Scheduler app that people can get for their phones so that they can have all of their information right away. I actually don't have the app yet because as an admin, I just haven't done it, but my cantors love it. You can, once you're assigned to a mass as a cantor, you also can add it to your iCal, which is Apple's calendar software, or Microsoft Outlook scheduler. So it gives you a little prompt where you can put it into your calendar very quickly, and it sends out automatic reminder emails for your cantors to remind them, if they so choose, that they are coming to, sing in a couple of days. And I think that's not a big deal, but for some reason, this has been a huge plus right there. I've had so many perks and so many positive things from cantors saying how much they appreciate those reminder emails. So, hey, it must be working. There are a lot of perks also in terms of scheduling. Ministry Scheduler Pro has emails that are templates that you have to do almost nothing to them in order to get people's availability, to remind them to schedule, and to finally tell them that the schedule is finished. I like that. It's so easy. They just input people's names and their previous availabilities and their current schedule, and it's just so easy from my standpoint because I don't need to worry about making sure that I got XYZ, or oh my gosh, I forgot to tell that cantor that they are singing on Immaculate Conception. Like, I don't have to worry about that. MSP does it all for me. So that is a huge help. I will say, though, that it is challenging for people in a church to update their mindset to a technological scheduling software. And I say it that way because I'm sure if you're watching this, you most likely have in your lectors, Eucharistic ministers, or cantors, you probably have someone that says to you, I don't do email. I don't do computers. I mean, come on, we all have them, right? That's just something that everyone has. So when we proposed MSP, the previous ministry leader said, I won't do it. I'll be really honest with you. I mean, we had a couple people that said, I won't do it because I don't use email. And so we had to be candid and say, well, we're doing this partially because of On Mission for the Church Alive, because once we have multiple campuses, we have multiple missions and things that, with all the different mass schedules, we need to make sure that this is as efficient and welcoming as possible. And so it has created a little bit of tension, but we're actually transitioning into much better mindsets at this point. We've been working on this for about 6 months now. The other thing, too, that I do like that I should mention is that if any cantors need to request a sub, I need to do nothing. I love this, okay? This is wonderful. So anytime that a cantor needs a sub, they will go into Ministry Scheduler Pro and click that they need a sub, that a sub is requested. If I were to go in my panel, I could see that it has changed from green to orange, meaning the sub has been requested and it is indicated as such. But I don't need to do anything. It will send out an email to anyone who had previously said that they were available at that time, so that it's not just constantly going out to a ton of different volunteers. So let's say that my cantor couldn't do this Saturday at our 5 o'clock liturgy. All she would have to do is to go in and request a sub, and I wouldn't have to do anything. It would automatically send it out right away. So that's been a huge help. I will admit, though, that my original scheduling process didn't take that much time, and so while I think this is a wonderful software, I myself did not necessarily think it was necessary right away, but I do see the points of the fact that when our parishes are going through consolidation and we're having multiple church services at different locations, this is going to be helpful. But to be honest, it was a process that I feel like I had down pretty well, but I do think will help with ministering in other ministries, because our altar servers have been low in numbers, and I do think that it will actually recruit more people as well.